Ever notice how the words you've memorized don't come to mind when you need to speak on the spot? It can be frustrating, right? You put in the effort to remember them, but they don't come out naturally during a conversation. In this video, we'll explore why your vocabulary might stay passive and how you can make it more active. Active vocabulary is the words that you constantly use without even thinking about it. Passive vocabulary includes all the words that you know but don't really use for various reasons. Even in our native language, passive vocabulary outnumbers active. The ability of your mind to retrieve those words from your passive vocabulary while speaking is a skill, and it can be developed through practice and exposure. Let's discover what stands in the way of adopting that skill. Reason 1. You've never spoken a word. Solution: learn like kids do. As you might already know, I'm currently learning Spanish, and here is a little secret that's been working wonders for me. Learning like kids do. 95% of their language progress is thanks to input. If you think about how 3-year-olds talk, they often copy you. They repeat everything you say. They don't memorize lists of words out of context. They memorize full sentences, context, and emotions tied to them. They listen and repeat. So what can you do? You can combine reading with listening to audiobooks. You can rewatch your favorite TV show or listen to different podcasts like the Bridging Borders podcast. And then you pick a little snippet, you listen to how native speakers said the sentence, and you repeat after the speakers out loud. If you can't access Friends or other legendary TV shows on your Netflix accounts while being abroad, I highly recommend giving Atlas VPN a try. And I want to say a huge thank you to them for sponsoring today's video. Atlas VPN was developed by top cybersecurity specialists and IT engineers. Currently, it has more than 6 million users worldwide. They help to keep your Google searches private. With Atlas VPN, you can search the web with real and organic results, and do it without tracking your activity. They also stop ads and malware. Atlas VPN can also block all the malicious links, ads, and trackers, and notify you when someone is trying to steal your data. With them, you can save money while shopping online, including subscriptions like Spotify and Netflix, airlines, hotels, and more. And Atlas VPN protects all of your devices with just one subscription. So if you want to use Atlas VPN for just $1.7 a month and get 7 months completely for free, make sure to use my link in the description. They also have a 30-day money-back guarantee. You can protect your privacy and get many benefits of Atlas VPN for this ridiculously low price. This is a limited time offer, so make sure to act quick and use the link in my description right now. Or you can also scan this QR code. Reason 2. You learn words separately. Solution: quality over quantity. Fluency is not about the number of words you know. It's about expressing yourself confidently and clearly. So are you really able to use the words that you know? If you learn words in isolation, you're more likely to forget them and never use them ever again. Instead of memorizing a single word, explore the words that usually accompany them. Basically, learn phrases. Let's take the word priority as an example. Maybe you're not sure how to use this word. You kind of know it, but you cannot imagine yourself using it because you don't know the context of this word. For this, I highly recommend using Youglish. It's a free resource. They basically use YouTube videos for reference. You type in priority and you can see that you can use this word this way. You can say, I made it my priority, it's my top priority, or it's my #1 priority.
In fact, the people of the United Kingdom decided to leave the European Union, their first priority would be to renegotiate.
So now it's a lot more clear, and you can start using this word a lot more naturally because you know the context. So by focusing on the words you already know, you can create connections in your memory. And that's why what I usually do when I try to memorize new vocabulary with Anki is every time I create an example sentence, I make sure that I know all the words, because oftentimes I see people have example sentences that have new words for them. Like they don't actually know these words. And I'm like, how are you gonna remember the context if Inside the context, you have words that you don't know. To shift your passive vocabulary into active, you need to repeat what you know efficiently. Reason 3. You make it hard and boring by accident. Solution: connect emotionally. I love discovering ways to hack my brain, and one of the most effective ways is letting my brain know the importance of this new vocabulary. When you merely memorize a random word, your brain has nothing to connect it to. But when you learn in context, when you read the books from your childhood, like what I'm doing in Spanish right now, when you watch your favorite TV shows, and especially when you explain what you have just learned to your friend or even to yourself by practicing active recall, you create visual and emotional connections to the word. Instead of just memorizing a word, let's say you're watching your favorite show, you see this line from their dialogue and you see the context. So try to create a similar situation in your brain, like where you would use this word, and repeat the same sentence out loud multiple times. Maybe write it down, maybe save it to your Anki, so that again you have something to connect it with. Usually when I memorize words this way, I even take screenshots from YouTube videos that I watch or shows that I watch, and I add everything to Anki so that every time I open this word, I remember, oh, I actually was trying to watch this YouTube video and I saw this word there, or I was watching this TV show and this is how the actors used it there. Learning is supposed to be enjoyable, it should be fun. Then those neurons in your brain will be firing up to make those connections even stronger. Then, like magic, one day something clicks and a whole bunch of words that were stored away in passive vocabulary become accessible and you start using them in your everyday conversations. Reason 4, stop memorizing. Solution: start using. Try to reinforce your new vocabulary by associating words with your daily tasks. Comment everything you see on your daily walk, journal, leave comments under your favorite YouTube videos by your favorite creators. Send a voicemail to your friend or even speak to yourself. Sometimes I do that too because, I don't know, like I want to try to memorize this one specific word, and I feel like if I try to create this situation and I speak to myself a little bit, it helps me memorize this word more efficiently. I even made a video a few months ago about how you can learn a foreign language without talking to people, so you can click right here to watch this video. Sometimes what can help is some sort of collaboration. In the past, I used to attend a lot of speaking clubs, and they helped me a lot in terms of developing my speaking skills in English. They usually provide a safe space for you to practice your language, and this way your progress can skyrocket. The most important thing to remember is you have to stay relaxed and have fun, because that's when your brain really opens up to learning. Reason 5, impatience. Solution: be kind to yourself, but committed. Unlike many other skills, languages take longer to show improvement. Persistence is always key in language learning. If you want to see immediate results, you have to wait, ask for feedback, or record yourself speaking every single week to see your progress. You can try focusing on vocabulary that you know but struggle to remember while speaking. Your intentional work will not only make your speech sound smoother and less robotic, but it will also prevent excessive memorization. You all know that everything I share on this channel is based on my personal experience learning a lot of different foreign languages. So let's get back to our word priority. Make it a priority to actively use what you already know. Remember that learning isn't a race, it's an incredible journey that transforms you along the way. Keep exploring, keep growing, and most importantly, keep enjoying the process. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Make sure to give Atlas VPN a try by clicking the link in the description. They have an amazing promotion going on right now, and you can get Atlas VPN Premium for only $1.70 a month. If you're thinking about what to watch next, I highly recommend checking out this video about how I improved my speaking skills in English by myself. So make sure to click right here, and I'll see you in my next video.